Hi, my name is Apurva Sheth and I welcome you once again to this yet another interesting episode of the Right Choices with Oracles of Dalal Street. Friends, last week we had DD Dharani Dharan with us, and in the last episode we had discussed how retail traders can make money by buying options. And in that episode, DD had shared a strategy with us, and he had also spoken about the rules or the reason why retail traders do not make money in options buying and how you can solve that. So the he had spoken about the problem in the last episode. Today he's going to speak about the solution. So let's welcome Didi once again to our show. Didi, welcome once again. We are pleased to have you.
Thank you so much. In today's video, we are going to learn a lot than the early session. So it's going to be like power-packed session. Like we are going to give you lots and lots of insights about option buying, and I'm going to showcase you the last 21 months, whatever I have done through option buying, and what was the drawdown, and that's the most important part, and how many of you will be able to cross that drawdown period and still continue the same strategy, and how much should be a stop loss for individual strategies. Like I'll be speaking more about that, and that answer will be totally different than you guys think. Okay, so let me just enter into it right away into the session. Maybe like I'll just share the screen. Okay, so this is where the magic happens, and here is Quantman. So this is a platform through which I'm going to showcase you how to automate your trade setups and the strategy what we discussed, right? So the in the first part, this is the same strategy, and you can see the same conditions whatever I showed over here. Um, and First, like we have the basic indicators like Bollinger Band, RSI, Super Trend, CCI, and pivot points. So these are the default values. I not customized anything for this particular strategy. Everything will be the default value. And you can see here the current candle closes above the upper Bollinger Band. RSI is above 70. Current candle closes above the super trend. And CCA is above 125. Time of the day is above 921. And current candle closes above the level of R1. And current candle close is above current candle open. Okay. So these are the entry conditions. And we need to check this condition every 3 minutes of interval. And the exit will be whenever the candle close is below the super trend. And I'm going to take a trade on the immediate second with just two lots on Bank Nifty strike price, which has premium near to 400. So this is going to be the condition for the strategy.
So Didi, one quick question over here. The rules that you have spoken about are for Bank Nifty, and it is only when the direction of Bank Nifty is rising. We are not taking any trades when the Bank Nifty is falling. So any specific reason for that over here?
No, actually, this is a very good question, and most of the time, like I used to have call side strategies rather than the put side strategies, because you can see here, I'll be having 5 strategies with 2 lots on the call side, and I will have just 2 lots on put side. So which means that 10:2 ratio, or sometimes it'll be like 10:1 ratio. On the call side, I'll be having 10 strategies. On the put side, I'll be having just 2 strategies, or even sometimes it'll be 1 strategies. Okay, it's all because of most of the time the market used to trend in a upside, and the trend on the upside will be slow and smooth. But on the fall, right, it will not fall smoothly. It will be a rough, wild fall.
One big fall and then again up.
Exactly. It will just come down and then it start to retrace up. During that time, that will clear our stop loss. And once again, it will come a straight line and then pass and go up slightly. And this is why, like most of the time, I get stopped out in put option strategies. So I'll be having put option strategies as well as, but at a ratio of 10:2. If you're having like 10:5, it will never work on my personal experience. Always I'll be having 5 strategies on call side and 1 strategy on the put side. So this is my ratio, like what I used to have.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and market is always designed to move in only one direction. It's going to be up, up, up over the period of time.
Hmm.
So, like as I discussed, we can just see over here the this is a entry and exit things, and I'm going to take a trade whenever the current can whenever sorry I'm going to take an options which is having a premium near strike price which is near to 400 premium. Okay, so till now, like we just seen the strategy base, what's the entry, what's the exit, and what action it is going to take whenever the entry triggers. And now let me just see the most important thing. Okay, so this is the strategy, and you can see here, this is a live strategy. It is not something on a paper run. Okay, so it is going to be having the slippage also factored in the strategy itself. So what is the slippage? So whenever it comes to slippage, like you can see here, this is where the price need to be exited, which is 376.3. But the trade got executed at 382.7, which is there will be near to say like near to 4 points and 6 points of gap is there. This is known as slippage. So all the slippage has been factored over here whenever it comes to option buy in the live run. Okay, these things are going to be factored. Right now we are sitting in 16th September 2024, and we can see here January 2023, which means like it's near to 2 years. This strategy have been running in my trading account. And let me just examine the one very important thing. Okay, so how many of you how many of you will hold a strategy if you're taking somewhere like at the level of, say, if you're taking somewhere, okay, at 367, if you're taking a trade, how long you will hold it? Maybe till 500 or 550 or 700, okay, which is literally twice the premium, 367 to 700. And literally, it's not possible. I don't think so. Personally, people will hold more than 500. But we can see here the trade has been taken at 367 and exited at 1000.75. This is what we need to understand. Okay, see, like the first thing, the entry and the exits, that's what I discussed in the early session. The second thing is the how you're going to cut the trade. Okay, so I'm very sure those who are watching this video right now, you will not hold for such a long premium. Okay, it is literally just see like 369, 367 to 1000. It's a big number. Okay, so it's very hard for a retail trader by seeing the screen without cutting the trade for just 2 lots and just in 30 quantities, 19,000 rupees of profit. Market is market will give you reward if you follow it properly. And I will show you, like the first we had that question, right? The 10,2 super trend exit. Okay, and that's like we had it in the recent times on 12th September. Okay, the market rallied phenomenally in the post 2 o'clock. It was a wild movement, and we can see here it's been taking a trade at sorry 378, and 577 was my exit. And by 1518 the trade got closed, maybe not 25. And there will be some times where it just exits by 1251 itself whenever it closes below the super trend, because in the system we have like two exit. The one is the strategy exit, which is the current candle closes below the super trend 10,2. The other one is the timing based exit. The time starts from 9:15 till 15:25, and that's why all the exits were at 15:25. Okay, so these are the two exits like what we used to follow. And now comes the most important point. What a retail trader can never ever do. Okay, because let me just go ahead to the month of July. Okay, where is July, April, May, June, July? July 17th. You can see here, July 17th, the strategy has made near to 55,000 rupees of cumulative profit. Okay, during that time, the lot size was 25, so that it shows the quantity of 50 over here. So it is 55,000 rupees of profit. And on July 17th. Now let me see After that, it came to the level of 48,000. And once again, it came to the level of 46,000, 50,000, 43,000. And from 43,000, all the way it came to 38,000 rupees of cumulative profit, which is from 55 to 38, which means that it's literally 18,000 rupees of drawdown. It has been faced for 18,000 rupees of drawdown. And it's been like November 28. Okay. From July 17th, let me give August, September, October, November. 4 months, literally, we not made single money. We are sitting with a drawdown of 18,000 rupees. Most of the retail trader will quit over here. For two lots, 18,000 rupees, it's quite big. So the people say, okay, I will, algo trading is not working. Let me just go out. People will go out. And now see the magic, what happens. On 29th, it went to from 38 to 42, and 42 to 46, and 46 to 64 by 4th December, which is just 1 week. From there on 1 week, it clears the high of 55,000 and marks a new high of 64,000. Okay, those who started on the month of July after seeing that big profit of 55,000, they would have been screwed and they would have been exited somewhere like near to the November month. And after that, it takes only 1 week, and it's just one trade, 17,800 rupees, one trade to make the big money. Okay, and just imagine the 55,000 rupees to 38,000 and 38,000 to 64,000. Okay, so it was something like where the people used to exit. The people once see drawdown for 3 months, they will say, okay, this will not work. But then what happened? 64,000 it been. And from 64,000, once again, it came to 53,000. And from 53,000, once again, went to 63,000. And once again, came to 43,000, which is way below the level of July 17, which means that the people has not made money. Okay, till 23rd February, they have not made money, which means from July, it'll just take August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So now it's been 8 months, they not made money. 8 months, they have not made money. And there comes the one trade, which gives 20,000 rupees profit. And from 63, it went to 64. And from 64, it came to 83. And 83 to 93. And 93 to 1 lakh rupees on June 17th, on June 19th. And from 1 lakh, now we have a high of 1 lakh 6,000 rupees. And just imagine the part from February, so from July till February, which is hardly like 9 months, the strategy has not made many money. How many of you who are watching this video will follow a strategy which has not made money for 9 consecutive months? This is a very important question.
People would leave the strategy even if it is not working for 9 days.
Yeah. People will definitely will leave it. But the very important part is whenever it comes to option buying, the drawdown is the most difficult part. And that's where the retail traders will end up their faith and they say like algo trading or option buying, nothing is going to work. But people should understand this is a live case. Okay, so over the 21 months of trading this strategy, I was most of the time I will be in loss. And we understood very clearly only 6 trades contributed to the entire profits, which is just 5% of the trades. Only 5% of the trades make the entire money. So it's very hard for the retail traders, those who are doing manually, to take all the strategies, all the entry, all the exits in a proper route.
So, Didi, my one question over here is, whenever anyone, if let's say, if you are trading on your own, so if you are a trader with some reasonable experience and you are trading on your own, then accuracy or win ratio won't matter to you much, because ultimately it is the money or the profits that you are making on your capital. But someone who's new, or for someone who's following your advice, or let's say for someone else's advice, for him win ratio becomes most important, because for that person to follow or to stick to a system, the win ratio should be high. So is there a way to improve the win ratio?
So like whenever it comes to option buying, so based on my personal experience, because I had done more than 10,000 plus backtesting in the past 4 years, I understood one thing, like getting more than 60 percentage in option buying is very difficult. Okay, so because like option buying nature itself clearly indicates that the risk against the reward. So obviously there will be a big reward, so the risk will be also very big. So there is no way, like I try to cut down most of my, I try to do adjustments in option buying. It literally fails. It literally cuts the reward, whatever I get. And it literally spoils the nature of option buying. See, the option buying has its own nature. So I'll just put it on different words. Each and everyone will have our own biological rhythm. See, for few people, if they go in car, they used to sleep. If few people, if they sit on the window, on the bus, if they sit near to window, they will automatically sleep.
And
So this
someone
is
will vomit.
actually option buying is also same. So we will option buying has its own rhythm. It is always the high risk and the high rewarding part. If you try to eradicate your risk or you try to improvise your profitability, you will automatically compromise on something else. So, accepting option buying as it is, what you get on the strategy, that works in the past. And I have done lots and lots of research, and then I understood one thing. He is such a wild animal. It's very hard to if you try to tamper him, he will try to accept it for 2 days or 3 days, and after that he will once again become a wild animal. So it's better always to accept a 50 percentage of winning percentage in option buying. And I show you, like, so whenever I make loss, maximum loss itself is just 7,000, and my maximum profit is 20,000. So that's where I'm just trying to make a very big difference. Whenever you win big. Whenever you lose small. That is the nature of option buying. No one can change it. If you try to change it, you will get compromised on something else. So now we guys understood the very important part, which is the drawdown duration. Okay, if a system is in 8 months of drawdown, still you need to continue it. Okay, but how it is possible for you to continue? Okay, this is going to be the next important question. Because like if you are, say, like if someone is giving you a strategy or someone is teaching you something, you will never ever have conviction on it. I will put it on another word. Most of you guys have a thought which is going to be quite different. Okay, so like whenever we have fever, right? What we'll do, we will try to go to doctor. And similarly, whenever we have a loss in stock market, what we'll do, we will go to a trainer. We will ask them, okay, so he is profitable. Okay, we have seen in YouTube, okay, he is profitable. So we'll go to a trainer and we'll try to get trained. Okay, but he will give you a strategy which works for him, and you follow the same strategy that will not work for you, because he is a full-time trader. He sits before the screen and he himself is the system. Because in a system, the entry and the exit is the most important thing. We don't have the time. We have only three breaks, as I said earlier in this first part. The tea break in the morning, after lunch break, and the evening tea break. If these three breaks, if you are going to make money, right, it's going to be very, very hard, because that setup need to come over there on the script, whatever you're following. And each and every script will have their own nature. Okay, which will it will have their own biological rhythm, right? So few strategies will work on particular scripts, and on another scripts you need to put on some different strategies. Okay, this does not mean that what I've shown over here, it will work on all the scripts. Maybe it will work on Nifty or it will work on Sensex. Okay, but it will not work on mid cap, because this is my personal experience. I never seen this strategy is working in mid cap. In Nifty it works, in Nifty it works. but not in mid cap. Okay, so mid cap, we need to define some other different strategies for it because its biological rhythm is totally different. Okay, for each and every strategy will have its own systems. Okay, so like whenever you're going to like similarly, like we used to go to a trader who's profitable and we get the strategy from him and we try to deploy it. Okay, but we don't have that much of time, the on-screen time, then the traders, what they like, the traders, the full-time traders will have a lot of screen time. But here we will not take the proper entry and the proper exits. The system will not work for us. Okay, because of the entry and the exits and the risk management, what they take and what we take. Okay, because they would have defined a system with 10,3 super trend. But 10,3 super trend will be a bigger loss making strategy because it will be having a quite a big stop loss rather than 10,2 super trend. So like it will not suit your risk appetite. So always I suggest you guys to try to create the strategies of your own because only you know how many dosa or how many roti you need to eat. Okay, it is the most important thing. See, people will say that okay, so I will make money, like you can also make money, so you just take the strategy, you just do it, you pay this money. So like I'll be very open to you guys. Okay, so like I've been travel with many traders. I understood one thing, that people will not be able to follow even a 10,2 super 10 strategy, a crosses above crosses below strategy. Okay, then if it's not possible for you to make a complicated system, please try to create a small basic strategy, a small basic rules, try to follow that. That will work for you because you know what's the risk you can take. Okay, and people used to say always one thing, that how much risk I need to take. This is a very important question. Okay, and I said in the first part also, I'll give a different answer. Okay, the first thing is, if you lose 10,000 rupees, if you are able to sleep very good in the night, then that is your maximum loss. Don't ever think any other systems or any other stop loss will work. See, you need to have a stop loss which allows you to sleep in the night. For me, it will be a lakh. For you, it will be 1,000. For few, it will be 10,000. Okay, so each and everyone will have their own risk appetite. So you just create a strategy or a portfolio by which it allows you to sleep in the night. Okay, that's the most important thing, because following a system for the past 2 years, it's not that easy. If the loss will have an impact on me, even I would not follow the strategy for 2 years. Simple, right? So if at some point I make a big loss, say like instead of 20,000 rupees of profit, I make 20,000 rupees of loss, I would have literally stopped the strategy as well. So now you guys be very clear that making profits, it's something very hard. It's not with the strategy. It is always you versus you. Okay. See, the reason behind your stop loss is only you. You are the responsible person for all the things what happen in your trading account. You guys think the strategy makes it. Strategy is only 10%. Following the strategy is the remaining 90%. But always people used to go behind the strategy. Wherever I go, right? People used to show you strategy, show you strategy. That's what I showed in the first part. I show you the strategy, but still you will not make money. And what are the reasons behind? It's very simple. The first reason is you need to take proper entry and exits. Second reason is don't cut the trades. Allow it to exit as per the exit parameters. Because only 5% of the trades contribute to the entire profit. Keep your stop loss accordingly. You can sleep very good in the night. If you sleep very good in the night, you will follow the system without any fear. Okay, now comes the very important part. If I not put my stop loss properly, I lose big. What will happen? You will not follow the system. How you will not follow the system? You know what happens? Today you will lose money. 1 week you will lose money. and then you go to YouTube and you will check which is the best option buying strategy. Then there'll be one strategy. You'll be following it for another 1 week of time. Then that strategy will also give you loss. Then you'll put 100% winning strategy in option buying. Then once again you'll try to follow it. That will also make loss. Okay, see, there is nothing like which makes money on 100% of the time. I showed you right here. It's only 40% of winning strategy, but still it's making money. It's not about the percentage. It's all about how you are going to react whenever you are in drawdown. Okay, so option buying is only 10% strategy related. Remaining 90% it is psychology reacted. Okay, so only psychology plays the game here. Strategy does not play the game here. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to get understand. Now I'll be showing you guys how to create a strategy with Quantman. Okay, so it's going to be very simple. Even a person who does not know much about technical knowledge, if you just know basic English, that's far enough to make money. Make a strategy in Quantman. Okay, the first thing you need to click on create strategy. Okay, and here is where the magic happens, where I'm going to put say like January 2017. Okay, it's been like more than 8 years. You can just do the back testing. Okay, so I just give a name BB, and instrument I will take on future and options, and instrument Bank Nifty, and then I click on add indicator. We have a candle over here. The candlestick has been already over here, and then I put super trend. Everything is default value. And then I add Bollinger Band, and then I add pivot point, and then I add RSI, and then I add CCI. Everything is the default value. And how to give the condition? Simple. Entry when you can say the candle close is above super trend, and then current candle close is above upper Bollinger Band. Current candle close is above R1. Current candle close. Okay, now let me just put it like this. Relative strength index, which is RSI, is above 70. You'll have time of the day is above 921. Okay, so this is going to be my entry condition. And then I give it another one. Okay, let me just add CCA as well. Commodity channel index is above 140, and then save it. Okay, so now I'm going to give the exit condition. Current candle close is below the super trend. I'm going to exit the trade, and then we can take the spot ATM or future ATM or premium near. That's what I maximally use. I put near to 400 premium, or even we can put 500 premium. Okay, how we arrive at this value 400, 500? See, earlier when I put the strategy in 2023, the premium, Bank Nifty was trading near to 41,000 or 42,000. The 1% of the underlying, simple. For Nifty, it is 250 rupees. Okay. For Bank Nifty, it is 500 right now. Well, let me just keep it at 500 or 470 or 450, like whatever you wish. It should be like 1% of the underlying. Let me just take the 400 itself as of now. Okay, call option I'm going to buy. I'm not going to put any percentage stop loss over here because I do have my exit over here. And I do have another exit by 1525. Okay, that's it, simple. So I'm just done with my conditions. And how many trades I'm going to take a day? Maybe 6 trades a day, but even 2 is not possible. Let me just examine it. Okay, I'm just running the strategy for the past 8 years of trading, from the year 2017 till date. Okay, it just takes literally 10 seconds to show the results for the past 8 years. Okay, so now we can see the strategy was performing just 50%. Only 50% the strategy was able to make money. Okay, so we can see the performance in the year wise as well. See, these are executable algos. So like you guys have plenty of options over here in Quantman, because once you click on add indicator, you can see like there are near to 80 plus indicators over here. Try to examine. Try to examine. Okay. So like maybe like I can add few things. Williams R. I'll just say like add, and then I put Williams R is above minus 10. Okay. Because Williams R values move from minus 100 to 0. So the top one should be near to minus 1, minus 2, like that. Okay, so now we can see something better than the earlier one. Okay, so here the number of trades has literally came down, and 52% of winning percentage is there. Okay, so like this, we can try to refine your strategy. You can put trailing stop loss, everything. You can just try it with the Quantman. And see, like one thing, you try to create your own strategy. See, now you can just try to reduce this maximum loss. Okay, I'm not okay with the 4,500 rupees of loss. What you can do it? You can just cap the loss. Okay, I'm not okay with this much loss. So I will put my stop loss to 20% of the premium what I collect, and then I submit it. Okay. So now my premium on 20% of my premium will be my maximum stop loss. Okay, so now you can see your maximum loss is only 2,000 rupees, and average loss is 900. Here my average loss is 956, and here it is 939. But my maximum loss has literally came down. And similarly, my drawdown over here is 10,000. If I try to reduce my loss, my drawdown is increasing. And this is what I said earlier. Whenever you try to reduce the loss, it will try to increase the loss. This is what I have personally understood whenever it comes to option buying. Okay, so now you guys, okay, you are done with the analysis. And then you can just like that click on one button, deploy strategy in live. First one, second one, auto trading. Third one, deploy strategy in live. That's it, done. So now your trading strategy is automated. It will take trading from the next moment whenever the conditions, all these conditions get satisfied. It's going to be such simple. And if you want to stop it, you can just stop it. Okay. So this is how you can automate your trading setups as well. And whatever the systems you have, right, you try to create it with Quantman. There are lots of tutorials which is available in YouTube. So you just watch those things and then try to do it for yourself and try to build your own portfolio. Because if you're trying to refer another person, definitely the risk appetite will not suit for you. So create a strategy which you can follow it by having a good sleep in the night. If your sleep gets disturbed, your portfolio will get disturbed. Okay, so always remember this thing. This is a very, very important thing. The sleep is the most important thing whenever it comes to option buying. If you are not sleeping properly, which means that if your loss is disturbing your sleep, then you are doing something wrong. Okay. So I think so like I'm just done with the session. So thank you, Samco team, for providing me such a good opportunity. I hope so added value for all the viewers who have watched this video. Option buying is still possible for the retail traders to make it. If you follow the system, strategy is just 10%. Don't always go behind the strategies. Always try to understand the risk appetite and the risk management, which will definitely make money.
Sure. So thanks a lot, Didi. I think both the episodes that we have done with you were truly insightful. See, entry and exits are just 10% of the entire trading that you do. Risk management, position sizing, emotional. How do you manage your emotions? All these things are the one which are of more importance, but people don't talk about it. So I think in our entire conversation we have only focused 10% on the actual strategy and focused 90% on what is the other important element, which is the bottom of the iceberg, if I can say that. So entry and exits are just the tip of the iceberg, but the whole thing beneath it, which nobody talks about, is very very important. That is what will sink your Titanic.
Definitely, definitely.
So yeah, thanks a lot. So before we let you go, we have a small rapid fire round which we do with our guests. So normally all the traders always talk about trading markets and they don't have anything else to talk. So we do this to end on a different note. So I'll start the rapid fire round with you. It's just you can just reply what comes to your mind. So what are you watching these days?
So like I'll be watching like videos related to psychology in YouTube. So that's what like maximum I try to engage myself related to psychology. Or sometimes I used to see about the strategies what the creators put in YouTube.
So, what is your most memorable day of your life?
Memorable day of my life is April, I think so, like April 30. Okay, when the strategy made 19,000 rupees. That was remarkable day for just two lots, making a sum of 19,000 rupees. It literally mm, it made a different view towards option buying.
So, one life lesson that you would like to share with all our viewers.
Always, I say about the sleep, right? That's what I want to communicate. See, like it's not about trading. If you are not able to sleep in night, you are doing some mistake. So try to correct that.
Okay, okay. So, I think that was a great conversation that we have had with you. I would like to thank you once again for sharing your time and insights with all our viewers. I hope that our viewers would also find the entire conversation as insightful and as helpful as I did. So thank you once again, Didi, for that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love.
So this was Didi. In the entire conversation, we learned a lot of things from him. In the first episode, we learned about how you can develop a strategy. So we spoke about the rules at length in the first episode. In today's episode, we have learned how you can execute and how you can implement the rules in a systematic, rule-based, objective manner, which you can trade on a daily basis. So I think this was a great conversation. Entire conversation was very insightful, and to look at such interesting and insightful conversations on a regular basis, do sign up, do subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on such interesting content. See you all next week with yet another insightful and interesting guest. Thank you.
सैमको ट्रेडिंग ऐप आप ही के ट्रेडिंग का अनदेखा सच.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.